even live yet. Didn't even hit the live button yet. We're live. It's going to be a short live. It's going to be a short live. Hi, everybody. No, 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 no. Why did you move? Hold on. Get past this car. Hold on. Let me get off this road. You freaking Boston driving. Hold on. Okay, how's everyone doing? Alright, this guy behind me with his high beam. Seriously, dude? Siri, those aren't LED. Those are the high beam LEDs. I'm gonna pull over and let this a-hole by. I'll just put my high beams on. We can play that game. We can play that game, dude. Jeez. Angela, hello. How are you? So I didn't click live yet. So how could I be live? That's weird. I don't know. So how's everyone doing? How's the tubes? Quiet? I haven't been on YouTube in like all day. I hooked in after supper, so I held to the nose video, which is so funny. I couldn't stop watching it with Merb. I couldn't stop. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Held to the Know, please subscribe to her channel. It was so funny. It's a short video. Is Merb behaving herself? You've watched a couple of things. What did you watch? So I know Casbat. Oh, actually, no. Around supper time I went on. Casbat was live. She had a good. I didn't catch the whole thing. I came in, I think, midway. But I'm gonna watch the rest of it tonight. It was a good topic um, about depression and stuff like that. It was really from what I heard anyway. And what else? So I heard like Mummy Scamblings. What's she not going live during the day anymore? Could it be that she's getting her act together and just coming on at night and giving us all a break? What is she up to? I'm up to something. I've learned one thing. I think Merb tries to be funny, but she's not. Some people are just naturally funny, you know? Not her. So she put up this video in her community page from a couple of years ago, this 3-tier thing, and I'm like, what in the hell is that video all about? And someone did comment, like they don't know if it was supposed to be funny or not. And I have to ask the same thing, like, was that supposed to be funny? You're not funny, Merv. Just stick with crafts. Stick with crafts. So I've been following a little bit of the Alex Jones defamation trial, which is very sad. to watch. Alex Jones from InfoWars had the conspiracy theory about Sandy Hook being fake, and I will tell you something. I was at Sandy Hook shortly after that took place. I took my daughter there. Um, I wanted to show my daughter that in times of tragedy, that there's love and support, and I didn't want to, you know, I wanted her to realize, yeah, despite these tragedies, that communities do come together. And I thought it was necessary that we go and pay our respects. And so we went to Sandy Hook, and I'll tell you, it wasn't fake. There's nothing fake about it. And so Alex Jones isn't taking accountability for his actions, despite the victim's parents speaking directly to him during this defamation case. And he's sitting there shaking his head at one particular parent, um, denying, hurting the families with these lame excuses of, well, I never mentioned any names, your children's names or the parents' names. So what does that mean, Alex Jones? You still hurt these families. So it's sad. And he recently filed bankruptcy. He filed bankruptcy. So he didn't declare bankruptcy. He filed bankruptcy. And I really do not think that it will go through. He's trying to hide, and he's got millions. He's trying to hide his assets. So that's what I've been kind of following a little bit. Hi, Carolina. Let's see. Hi, Thing One. Yeah, I hear you, Bridget. Um, I put a video up today of bees. I'm enjoying this new life of mine I have, my new journey. It's given me a lot of time actually just to get in touch with, more in touch with nature and not running around, not living the rat race. And so, yeah, I made a video of bees. And by the time I got done editing the video, I was exhausted with the song, The Flight of the Bumblebee. I feel like I ran a marathon just listening to it over and over as I'm editing. So it was, and I also I got a video of a hummingbird that came right up to a flower near me. So I have all these videos of all these creatures I'm meeting in the country. The squirrels are waiting for me every morning and after supper for their nuts and their bread. The rabbits too, the baby bunnies. But one of the squirrels got a hold of one of my cucumbers I'm growing, and he friggin' ate it. So, not happy. Not happy with that. So, don't make me put out the Irish Spring soap to get rid of you squirrels. Ugh. Thanks, Bridget. You watched the video of the bees? Aren't they amazing? We need, if there were no bees, we would die. They're very resourceful. They're for our food. And I also found out a little bit about squirrels, that squirrels, what they do is they gather seeds and they love to take the seeds and they dig little holes. Because I saw one of them doing it with the walnuts I kept giving them. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're hiding your food. But they forget. They hide things, but they forget. But what they do is they also plant seeds, trees, and flowers, so they're good for our agriculture. I didn't know that. Being a citified girl, didn't know that. So that was interesting. So, other than that, anyone going live tonight? So I was up in New Hampshire. My daughter had an errand to do up there. She had her car serviced up there because she used to live in New Hampshire. So she had to take it back to the dealer to be serviced. So that's where I was. Oh, this is the longest light in the world. Hi, Dee Dee. Good to see you. Yeah, thing one. Mummy Ramblings is quiet during the day. She's working behind the scenes. She's suing us all. I can't wait. I can't wait. I really want her to do this because I know we all will show up. It'll be like the death trial. We'll all be camping out, fighting for the, like, there'll be so many of us, we all won't make it into the courthouse. You know that, right? I so want this to happen. And then, like I explained the other day in my live, what's going to happen is in any defamation or whatever she's suing for, it doesn't matter. It's going to turn into a shit show because it's going to be, a countersuit, and she'll be held to a standard of the same as the defendant, right? Her as the plaintiff. She's going to have to answer a lot of questions. Also, her husband, Jimmy. And also, like the incident with her dog, traumatizing people on the internet. Her kids were there. She's also going to end up having her children be potential witnesses. It's really sad, Merv. Really sad that you would put your own family through it. And Jimmy's closet door is going to open and his skeletons are going to fall out. You ready, Jimmy? You ready? I've lost all respect for him because as a husband, you're supposed to keep your vows. He's supposed to protect his wife. She's she's off the wall, and he does nothing. If I had a husband like that, well, first of all, I wouldn't. But why isn't he stopping her from her threats? That's no husband. That's no husband. Very disappointed with him. He's a pussy. You're a pussy, Jimmy. Go find your balls, Jimmy. Put them back in place. Be a man. But Jimmy's closet's going to open up too if this goes to court. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, the skeletons will come out. Jimmy, where did you work? You worked at a school, didn't you? Hmm. Yeah, you worked at a school and you quit. Why'd you quit, Jimmy? Why did you quit? So a lot of things are going to come out. A lot of things are going to come out. Let me just pull over for 2 minutes because I have to go. I'm almost at my destination. No, she didn't buy it. Don't think anyone believes her anymore except the Willie Boyer crap. Yeah. All right, her channel is down the drain. It ain't circling the drain anymore. It's down the drain. It's down the drain. Hello? Can you hear her? She sounds like she's in a can and there's an echo when she went live last night. You know why? Because she's down, down, down the drain, 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 drain. She's no longer circling the drain. She's down the drain, 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 drain. I saw him take over for Merv for a bit yesterday. And in all seriousness, I think he is adult special ed. There's something very off about him. I don't know. All I know is I go by facts, and when his closet opens with his last job, and I'm not going to say much about it because it's going to come out eventually because it's out there. It's already out there, sort of out on the news. Well, yeah, it was in the news. Um, and that school has since closed. So, Jimmy, this is what happens when you become so public with these stupid lives. You know, they're both live. Are they taking links, Debbie? Are they joining forces? No, I don't know. I don't follow Natasha. I don't follow her. I don't follow Merv that much either. I might pop in to see, what she's up to, but nah. I know Natasha Cooper's all pissed off because with this PI thing, nobody notified her. Nobody, like, she's mad at everybody now. Like, why is that our? I don't know. I don't follow her. It's. Doesn't she do true crime, Natasha? I saw her. What's Merv doing? Decoupaging? Kimberly Mack. Yeah, I'm leaving soon though. How are you? What's Merv doing? Decoupaging something else? Did you hear her the other day? She really believes that Christmas in July, there's a saying Christmas in July. She really believes that that was started by QBC. It's not. It was started in North Carolina in I think the mid 1800s. I forget the name what it was called, but look it up. Just Google origin of Christmas in July. I knew when I've heard of it before, and I knew it was from like the North Carolina area. Um, but when she ever said it was from QBC, I almost fell off my chair. Marie Osmond must have started it too, right, Merv? QBC. That Marie Osmond, she's so horrible. Snorkeling at the Florida Keys yesterday. Oh my God, Kimberly, lucky you. Lucky you. Must have been beautiful. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Did you get any shells? Did you find any shells while you're snorkeling? Did you take them home? The guy who was going, don't tell Merv, she'll be jealous, Kimberly. She'll be jealous you got shells from the Keys. Let it go. Hello. Well, Kimberly, enjoy your time. Snorkeling is fun. I used to always do it in Hawaii. Always. The coral reefs are amazing. Gotta be careful though, because if the tide kind of, or if an undertow takes you, you ever hit a coral reef with just your body, slice you so easily. You can get cuts. And then you start bleeding, then the sharks start. Oh no, I won't go there. Never mind. Just be careful around the coral reefs. They're very, very sharp. The guy who was going to sue Love Meg was told defamation cases are hard to win and run into six figures automatically. Oh yeah, they're very difficult. They're very difficult to win. And also too, what it does to you mentally, if you're willing to put your, even if you're the plaintiff, your whole life is going to open up. Everything. I mean, look at the Depp trial. But even before the Depp trial, I knew what defamation cases involved. So it's not like, well, I'm the plaintiff, so we're just gonna air your dirty laundry. No, 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 no. Nope. It goes both ways. So if Merv's ready for that, good for her. Good for her. If Jimmy's ready for it, good for him. Good for him. Because everything will come out. Everything. And not just on YouTube. Not the shit that happened on YouTube. Things in her real life will come out. So, hey, Ginger Locks, how are you? All right, I gotta go. I know this was a short live. Maybe I'll go live later. I don't know. Is anyone else live tonight besides Natasha Cooper and Merb? I don't watch Natasha Cooper. I'd like to see her do a true crime, but I don't know if she does true crime anymore. I heard she's a true crime, but in Merb, well, not tonight. Not tonight, Merb. Yeah, Kimberly, it's illegal to take shells in the Keys. Yeah. Even if you see dead coral reef up on the shore, you can't take it either. So even though it's dead shells or whatever, you can't because it disrupts the ecosystem. Thanks, thing one. Thanks, everyone. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Angela, you should know all about Christmas in July. You're down in that area. If you're a history buff, look it up. And do not believe QVC started it. No. All right. So, thanks everyone who watched my Bumblebee video. Aren't they amazing creatures? They're amazing. I just sat there and I watched them work. I mean, they're hard workers. I felt like a schmuck just sitting there watching them like they don't even get paid. But they're very important to our environment. And there's some websites in the description. But I didn't put it in, but I also saw a website that you know how when someone dies, you can plant a tree. There's a website too that you can purchase bees or something that for planting something. I don't know. Maybe I will post it in there. Have you ever have you every day watch Christrona Randall? No. Who is she? Brevard. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yes, North Carolina. Christmas in July. Did you hear her talking about Australia and how she can't figure out why their seasons are different and it's so messed up and why? And it was hysterical. It was actually hysterical listening to her. Like, there's two seasons in Australia. She couldn't figure it out. Like, why? Like, someone needs to bring out the map, the world atlas, and explain to her how seasons work and the rotation of the sun and things like that. I don't think she's that bright.